Hi everyone, welcome to this coffee cup reading. This is going to be pick a cup, and as soon as I started there's like a storm and it started raining, so the mic may be picking up the sound of that as well. So there are two cups in front of you. This is cup number 1 and this is cup number 2. Cup number 1 is going to be this citrine, and cup number 2 is going to be this are rose quartz. This is the ducks. Okay, so you can take your time, pause the video till you select your cup. You can also choose to listen to both, and again take only what messages resonate with you. The topic is going to be just general messages, okay, whatever comes through. So I'm also going to pre-select your cards. So I'm going to start with cup number 1. So these are going to be cards for cup number 1. I'm also taking this Archangel Michael deck. Okay, so these are the cards for cup number 1, and now I'm going to take cards for cup number 2. This is for those of you who chose this rose quartz. Okay, so these are your cards, group number 1 and 2. So I'm going to be starting with cup number 1. Welcome group number 1. This is for those of you who chose the citrine. So I'm seeing a dragon and I'm also seeing a fairy. But I'm seeing something here with wings, okay? Something that is in flight, in motion. It's also like the 8 of Wands energy. So this could be travel. It could also be like something is in motion, okay? It's like you're Plans are in action. I'm also getting a lot of dragon spirit. I'm also seeing a swan. I'm seeing here like something to do with a man, dressed in a suit, and I'm seeing a tie here. So this could be an important meeting, or this could be if you've started a new job, okay, like your first day at work in a new place. This is like putting your best foot forward, starting off a new journey. I also had something to do with landing, okay, so it's like you've landed a particular role, or you've landed a particular position in a company. So there's a lot of new beginnings, and something to do with work and career is very important. I'm seeing somebody here who's very angry, disappointed, or grumpy. This could be themselves, or this could be at you. Like somebody may not be happy with something that you've said, or maybe a conversation that happened between the two of you. I'm getting the letter L, the letter Y, the letter Z. I'm hearing Denmark. Something to do with hazelnut and coffee. Maybe you like hazelnut, or something like that in your coffee. I'm seeing here what looks like a very big tree, but it has a very small bark. It's also a very happy, joyful, childish energy. I'm also seeing in the tree, it has like two eyes. It's also, there's like this sort of cartoon animated character. I don't know the name of it, but it's a very happy, joyful energy. I'm seeing a lot of mice. Mice could be like literally in your house, or this could also be like, just noisy, irritating people around you. It could also be people that are nosy, sly people that are very curious in and around you. I'm also hearing something to do with neighbors, like noisy neighbors, nosy neighbors, somebody that wants to just get into your business. I just got this image of like, if you're having conversations, make sure they're behind closed windows or closed doors, something along those lines. It's like, people overhearing what you're saying, something along that. Okay. This reminds me of Dumbledore, okay. It could also be like a priest. I just see someone with a really big beard, but someone who's like a priest or like a guru, a mentor, and I see this person blessing you. Okay, maybe you're going to a place, or you're going to meet someone where you're going to seek someone's blessings. It could also be seeking someone's approval for something. The energy is a little scattered, so maybe you may be looking to go to a retreat or taking some time off. It could be like a weekend trip or just a 2-day trip. It could also be that you're just feeling very scattered in your mind, like there's just too much on your plate, or there's just too much going on in your life, and you're just looking for a little bit of quiet time. But otherwise, I don't really see anything else. When I turn this around, I get this face like Hitler, the mustache and the hair. Okay. Also something to do with the Black Forest cake, something to do with Germany. I'm also getting the alphabets F, D, R, N, A. So we have heart with love, deep affection and caring. Sorry, I said that the other way. Love, deep affection and caring. You have the astral house of success. Ant with work, achievement and success. 4-leaf clover with great fortune. You have the owl with great advice from a wise person. Like I said, I think you'll be meeting a mentor or a priest or someone that you value a lot or hold in very high regards. Oops. We have the ring with a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. So like I said, you're starting a new business. So maybe this is you joining a new company or new workplace, or this could be that you're starting on your own. We have an older woman with dealings or relationship with an older woman. Money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. Well, family wishes coming true. And months of the year we have December. Let's see what messages Archangel Michael has for you. It's time to play. You're working too hard and worrying about everything. Seek out joyous experiences to bring back balance into your life. So you have the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Both were in reverse though. So the King of Swords, when it's in reverse, it basically speaks about someone who's being very controlling. Okay. It could also be somebody that is being inflexible in your life. Okay, this could be a partner, this could be you, this could be somebody else. This could also represent two people in your life, or you could be one of these people. And also with the energy of play and taking a break from time to time. It's like this person, of course he's like on a mountaintop, but sometimes it's just taking a break out because you need a different perspective. You need to zoom out. Sometimes we're so involved in what we're doing that we can't really see the nitty-gritties or the small details. So like this person is perched on top, like this crow is perched on top, it's because when you zoom out, you're able to see the bigger picture. Okay. Again, this could also be seeking some sort of advice. You have the owl here, and also there we had like a mentor. So maybe you are in need of some guidance. So if you're feeling stuck, and like I said, the energy feels a little scattered. So maybe you just need to go speak to someone. Maybe you just need to go to a counselor. Okay. Or maybe talk to a friend, someone that can just hear you out. Sometimes that's all that you need, someone to just listen to you. With the Queen of Wands reversed, it's an energy of a lot of jealousy. This could be between friends, between family members. This could also be feeling less confident. It could also be someone who's being very arrogant. Okay, it could be someone who is again very dominating and over controlling. So this could be two sides of you. Okay, or this could be a person in your life. Let me just get another card as the advice here. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. So I look at it in two ways. Number one, if you're feeling very stuck, it could be with the Wheel of Fortune that things are changing. Okay. Number two, this card always reminds me of something like a balance. It could be having to balance the masculine and the feminine, where you're being too controlling or you're being too overgiving. Also like something like people pleasing. Okay. And I'm also hearing something to do with insecurity. Sometimes when you're very insecure, you also tend to overcompensate. So somewhere this card is asking you to form a balance between the two. Okay. Of course, the King and the Queen and usually the court cards could represent people in our life, but at the same time, they also speak about our own personalities, our own energies at the current moment. Okay. So that's what I have for you. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, group number 1, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Take care. Welcome group number 2. This is going to be a reading. This is for those of you who chose the rose quartz. I'll place it here. Okay, so these are just general messages. Small steps. If you get overwhelmed easily, take small steps, one step at a time. You don't have to accomplish everything in one day. Rome was not built in a day. When things get too overwhelming, don't stop, don't give up, but just take one step. You can pause for a minute, but do not lose momentum. You may be a good animal communicator. I'm seeing a polar bear, but I was also hearing ice hockey. Okay, so something to do with the sport of ice hockey could be significant. Also ice skating. Maybe you live somewhere or you are ice skating or you want to take it up, or maybe you've never tried it before and you want to. Again, we have the turtle or the tortoise, which is again saying that keep moving. Speed is not important, but movement is more important. I think this is the third or fourth time in this couple of readings that this message has come out. I'm seeing something here with a very beautiful like cursive handwriting. So somebody could have beautiful handwriting. You could be into calligraphy, maybe you do some sort of art or graphic work, maybe you're a designer, maybe you design stationery. I'm seeing really beautiful waves. You could live near the ocean. You may find the sound of the ocean very soothing. You may be a water sign, so that's Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. I'm seeing something like stockings. These could be general stockings, or it could also be something to do with the Christmas stocking. And I think the Christmas stocking they usually put out, right? And then you put gifts in it. So maybe you're receiving a gift or you're gifting something to someone. I know Christmas is far away, but again I heard Secret Santa. I'm seeing here what looks like a telephone receiver. So you may be receiving, and it's like I'm getting the image of like an incoming call. So you may be receiving important call or text or some, important conversation. I'm seeing the alphabet A. I'm seeing somebody here that is stopping someone else's hand. It's like the person is going out to pick up something or take something, and this person is stopping the person's hand. And what they're showing me is like you think this person is stopping you from taking something, but they're actually protecting you because there's a fire. So they're actually stopping you from getting burnt. Okay, so of course, if this is not literally, it basically means that if you feel someone is against you or they're actually trying to stop you, this person is actually trying to protect you from harm. Okay, that's the message. Because you can't see there is a fire underneath, but this person can. This can also come in the form of like a spirit guide, which means that you are almost going to get something and then you don't get it, and you probably question, why is God against me? I was just about to get my wish come true and it didn't happen. So it's like it's God's way of protecting you from some sort of harm. See, people here, like there's a lot of important meetings, discussions, there's like a lot of community or social gatherings and get-togethers. Okay, it could be like an evening of fun, dance. It could be a work meeting as well, but I see a lot of people coming together. It could be some event or something. I'm seeing someone flying here on, it looks like a horse and a unicorn both. Something about the law of attraction is very significant because I'm seeing a magnet here and I'm seeing you attracting, but it's like coming straight from source. Okay, so you may feel like your manifestations are coming very fast. They may be very sped up. Okay, someone here may practice the law of attraction. I'm seeing something like a question mark, but it's upside down. So maybe something that was bothering on your mind is not bothering you as much as it did before. Rather, you have surrendered to the universe. So something that was bothering you is not bothering you anymore, or something that was intriguing you or troubling you is much lesser now than it was before. Rather, you've just let it go. You sort of gave up. I'm seeing somebody here like really trying to protect their house, their money, their savings, something. I don't know, maybe it's from a fire or something, but somebody here who's like, it's giving me the energy of the Four of Pentacles, someone trying to protect something. But like, okay, the message is that you don't need to worry. If you're worried about money matters or about your house, or you're worried about losing something, it's asking you not to worry. Like everything is taken care of and it's fine. So this could be like something specific. It's like this person is trying to protect their savings or money or something very close to them because they're afraid other people will take it away. But the message is that you don't need to worry. You're completely safe, and whatever this thing is, it is safe. Okay, I'm seeing the number 9, and hang on, it's something, but it's like too small. M, P and I. Number 9, M, P and I. So like a duck. Duck could be good fortune, happy times, children. Somehow I keep getting here like fire and dust storms, something like that. It's like it's like once the phoenix has risen from the ashes, it's like as if this is everything that was left behind and it's settling down. something about the energy of this person. Okay, hang on. It's like this person wants to look at or is looking at people that are trying to stop him or stop her. But here it is like, is it really that important? Why don't you just take flight? Why are you stopping your own growth because of a few people? And this person is like way bigger, like maybe 100 times bigger than these people. So it's like you've already reached a particular place in your life and these people are now irrelevant. So stop wasting your time. Okay, even if it's for fun and entertainment, don't entertain these people even in your thoughts. That is the message. Sometimes when we are probably free or you're just sitting down and you kind of go back and just think over certain things that happened in the past, the message here is don't even bother entertaining those thoughts. It's really not worth it because it pulls you back into that energy and it's not required anymore. You've gone way ahead, and focus on your life right now, where you are and where you're going. Okay, let bygones be bygones. That's the message. I'm just doing it this way, it's just easier. Okay, right, so we have parrot. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. This was the one, right, where I said having conversation in closed doors. So anyways, be careful about when you're talking, what you're talking, who's overhearing or not. Be more private about your life. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, not everything has to be public news and public knowledge to everybody. It's not required. Torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness and understanding. Spiritual retreat, broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Maybe something needs a different outlook. The wheel, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Mule, someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Vulture, depression, anxiety and worry that someone is against you. This is like that energy over here, that someone trying to protect something of theirs which they feel you're going to lose. This is something like that. I think there is more worry, there is more anxiety than the actual problem. Okay. Hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. Then we have the astral house of wealth. Again, you don't need to worry about what you have. You need to focus on where you are and where you're going. We have the month of February and we also have the month of January. So I think the next year is going to be very interesting for you in terms of wealth. And I don't just see this as money. I'm seeing a lot of property and land, and especially like your investments. Okay, it's like 2 times, 2.5 times, like something along those lines. Quadrupling as well. That's what I heard. Okay, let's see what Archangel Michael has for us. Someone new is coming. So an important new relationship is on the horizon. Open your mind and heart so that happiness can enter your life. Maybe someone's looking for a new relationship. This could also be if you're looking for a new partner at work or something. You have the 10 of Wands and you have the Page of Pentacles. Like I said, someone new is coming. This could be an upset over the loss of someone or something ending, and it's like because of that you don't feel like moving on. But till you don't move on, something new can't enter your life. I got this really funny image right now, but it's like on Facebook. Okay, if somebody looks up your social media profile and they see in a relationship when you've actually broken up or you're not with this person anymore, but in actuality you are single. So if you don't change the single status to single, how will people know that you are available? Okay, now this was just a example that I gave you because that's what showed up. Energetically, if you're looking for someone but you still have someone in your heart, you're not aligned with that person coming in. It's like you're waiting that when someone comes into your life, then I will let this person go. But that's not how it is. You have to empty out the cup completely for something new to come in. Okay, we have coffee in this cup. Now once I'm done, if I don't rinse it and then I'm going to go and put wine into it, or if I'm going to put a Coke into it, it's not going to taste the same. You need to rinse out the cup completely for something new to come in. Or even if I want to make a new coffee, I have to completely rinse this out. So this is letting go of the old, letting go of the baggage for new things to enter your life. Okay. That was your reading, group number 2. I hope it helped, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Take care.